Hi readers. So today I just want to touch back in and we're going to continue to read through Thunder Cake. And so as of yesterday, we were able to add to our retell that as the thunderstorm got closer, the little girl and her babushka continued collecting all of the ingredients they needed, and the little girl kept counting how close the thunderstorm was getting. So now we begin with them having all their ingredients and then heading inside. So here we go. We hurried back to the house and the warm kitchen, and we measured the ingredients. I poured them into the mixing bowl while Grandma mixed. I churned butter for the frosting and melted chocolate. Finally, we poured the batter into the cake pan and put them into the oven together. Lightning lit the kitchen. I only counted to 3 and the thunder rumbled and crashed. 3 miles away, Grandma said, and the cake is in the oven. We made it. We'll have a real thunder cake. There they are, busy in their kitchen. You see all of it? Let's go back. Oh, there we go. As we waited for the cake, Grandma looked out the window for a long time. "Why, you aren't afraid of thunder. You're too brave," she said as she looked right at me. I'm not brave, Grandma," I said. "I was under the bed, remember?" "But you got out from under it," she answered, "and you got eggs from mean old Nellie Peckhen. You got milk from old Kick Cow. You went through Tangleweed Woods to the dry shed. You climbed the trellis in the barnyard. From where I sit, only a very brave person could have done all them things." I thought and I thought as the storm rumbled closer. She was right. I was brave. "Brave people can't be afraid of a sound, child," she said, as we spread out the tablecloth and set the table. When we were done, we hurried into the kitchen to take the cake out of the oven. After the cake had cooled, we frosted it. Just then the lightning flashed, and this time it lit the whole sky. Even before the last flash had faded, the thunder rolled, boomed, crashed, and boomed just above us. The storm was here. "Perfect," cooed Grandma. "Just perfect." She beamed as she added the last strawberry to the glistening chocolate frosting on top of our thunder cake. So cute. As the rain poured down on our roof, Grandma cut a wedge for each of us. She poured us steaming cups of tea from the samovar. When the thunder roared above us so hard it shook the windows and rattled the dishes in the cupboards, we just smiled and ate our thunder cake. From that time on, I never feared the voice of thunder again. And that is the end of that story. So my question, and I want to leave this with you, and tomorrow we'll come back and we'll review the chart together, but I want you to think about this. In this story, how that little girl started out and how she ended up at the end, I want you to think, was there a lot of change in her? And if so, why? What things helped her change? And are there some things that are still the same? Okay, think about that. and I'll see you tomorrow.